Hello, good morning. Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. As you see behind me, today we're going to be discussing our old favorite show here on the channel. You know, the one that brought us to the dance. Ladies and gentlemen, I am speaking of none other than the CW's resident burning dumpster fire that's probably canceled, and it breaks my heart, but I'm going to kayfabe it anyway. Batwoman. And I've been waiting a while to say this. Monkeys, roll the footage.
I was a little frustrated. Batwoman, that's just a car. Somebody's watching this show. That really annoyed me. Batwoman is still doing quite well. It doesn't even look like Batwoman.
Peter, I'm really starting to question why I'm even friends with you in the first place.
We're over here on boundingintocomics.com, the best non-woke site on the internet. Big shout out to John Trent and the gang at Bounding Into Comics. Covering this article that came out yesterday. I didn't do any videos yesterday. I know. I was on a couple streams. I was really busy. I had to work. Yada, yada, yada. You guys don't care. You want content. Here's content. Get 2 videos today. The Sonic live stream tomorrow. But let's talk about Batwoman. We see the gorgeous Rachel Scarston in this picture. Alice was probably far and away the best character on the entire show.
Are you fucking high?
Yup! This show is shit. The writer's room blocked me. The official CW account blocked me. So, there's that. But anyway, we're going to talk about the possibility of renewal and the writer's room prodding their fans to rally. They're firing the rallying cry for all the weirdos for this to be renewed. I personally, like I said, I don't care if it gets renewed or not. Would it be good for the channel? Yes. Do I want to spend 20 hours producing a Batwoman review for 200 to 300 people to watch? People enjoy the Batwoman videos. You guys like my suffering. You know I'm a masochist. Why not? Beyond all that, let's get into this article, ladies and gents. Batwoman Writers Room urges fan campaign to renew show as the CW remains mum. Show's ratings and viewership continue to decline. They just released all these episodes on HBO Max, I believe it is. I don't know who's watching these over again. There's no way I could go back to the first season and watch those. Well, you know, I might go back and watch a little bit of the first season, probably just the first episode, or pick a couple of the most ridiculous ones here and there. I still need to do a best of season 3 for you guys. The show's been over for so long, it's almost irrelevant now. But I feel like that would probably, some of my viewers would probably appreciate seeing, the best of the highlights of my reviews of season 3. Maybe, I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments below. If you still want the best of season 3, you can hit me here in the comments. You can hit me up on Twitter. Let me know at the place to be RE1, or like I said, in the comment section if you want me to still do the best of season 3 of Batwoman. Let's get into this article. This by J.B. Augustine yesterday. The torturous journey might finally be over for Batwoman. Despite renewals of The Flash and Superman and Lois, the CW doesn't seem to have plans for another season of the Scarlet Knight. Well, it's not the Scarlet Knight anymore. It's the imitation Batwoman, living in a van down by the river, Ryan Wilder.
And living in a van down by the river.
This indecision has spurred the Twitter account for the Batwoman Writers Room to turn to the show's dwindling fan base and request a social media campaign to resurrect it. The account tweeted out the hashtag #RenewBatwoman, accompanied by several excited smiley emojis with heart-shaped eyes and an ad inviting people to partake in Season 3's HBO Max debut last weekend, I'm sure.
No, I don't think I will.
I feel bad for Javicia Leslie. I do. She seems like an actually very warm and caring human being. I might be completely wrong here. But, seeing her in interviews and stuff, she genuinely seems like she's probably a good person. But her character is insufferable, the writing is insufferable, and that just ruins it for everybody. Because this character does have an ardent following and fan base. The fact that the CW shat all over that, and then the weirdos, the Wilder stans, were basically talking shit to all the actual fans of this, people who know the lore. I have a couple, couple ardent followers of mine that love the show, not the show, but they love the character, but hate the show, and they watch my reviews because they enjoy me eviscerating the garbage tier CW madness. So you know who you are. Big shout out. Big shout out, ladies. 925 likes, 181 quote tweets, and 254 retweets. If I was able to see it from either of my accounts on Twitter, I would have chimed in my thoughts and probably would have got blocked. On the same day, they tweeted a screenshot of the hashtag trending live with the caption, "Ain't no family like the Bat family." The Bat family was shite. Luke is a cuck. Sophie is a massive fucking whore. Who else did we have on there? You know, you have Alice, who's a psychopath and the hottest character on the show, and Mary, who's a piece of shit. All these, it's like I went from one group of shitty people to another group of shitty people, from the characters on Batwoman to the characters on Bel-Air. They're comparable in the fact that they're all fucking narcissistic, fucking self-centered assholes. Batwoman's ratings have been tumbling steeply since the premiere almost 3 years ago. It's hard to believe I reviewed that for almost 3 years. And continuing that disastrous trend, the season 3 finale that aired in March was down by 79%, only drawing 415,000 viewers. Not only did the season finale have low numbers, but the season's average clocked in at only 458,000 viewers per episode, and their rating in the 1849 demo was a terrible 0.09. It's funny because I see YouTubers, bigger YouTubers, that get more viewers than that, you know, and it's hilarious. All the ratings from this season, it sunk down sub 400,000. I mean, we're talking sub 400,000 people watching this show. That's hilarious. With the show's falling ratings, Batwoman sits 8th out of the network's 16 scripted shows. There is a possibility it could get renewed, given the network renewed Riverdale and Nancy Drew, whose ratings are a lot worse than Batwoman. Riverdale's average sits at 264,000 viewers per episode. Nancy Drew has 356,000. Aside from Riverdale and Nancy Drew, the CW renewed its top 5 shows, which all have viewership well above Batwoman. Let's take a look at those. Walker. I don't know how Walker draws viewers. These have to be these modern Walker cuck fans or carryovers from Supernatural just because Jared Padalecki's in it. Superman and Lois, 853,000. The Flash, 664,000. BLM, the show, All American, 590,000. Kung Fu, 579,000. That show was shit. Naomi, 556,000. I've never watched that. I was like, I'm going to no, I'm not. I watched one review of that show, and I'm like, I'm not going to review this at all. And you can see the rest of the shit. Dynasty, wow. I didn't even know there was another Dynasty iteration. Batwoman Season 2 averaged 495,000 viewers per episode and a 1.2 rating in the 1849 demo. Season 1 averaged 995,000 viewers and a 0.26 rating. You see, you have the real Kate Kane in Season 1, the real Kate Kane, not fake Ryan Wilder, not Batfaker, not...
Never have I ever compromised my values to supporting white supremacist organization.
Living in a van down by the river and the fucking batsuit fell out of the sky. Wilder, no. You had Kate Kane, played by Ruby Rose. I don't understand. You had the perfect opportunity with Wallace Day, who probably should have been casted as Kate Kane from the very beginning, who fit the mold perfectly. She's like, no, we're just gonna make her go away. We'll just make Wallace Day and, her Kate Kane go away. And we have Ryan Wilder. Yes, another season of that is exactly what the people want. And...
how about new?
It's possible that Batwoman's arrival on HBO Max and increased viewership could spur a renewal. Young Justice experienced a similar situation and was brought back on HBO Max after years of hiatus because the fans binged it on streaming, and Batwoman could have the same luck. The show has definitely had its drubbings during its run, between the horror stories from production hell, bad PR, the inability to decide whether Kate Kane stays dead or not. Krypton's Wallace Day was picked up to play Kate Kane in the game last season, but she disappeared again from TV and nothing was followed up upon because they don't want a white woman in the role. They had a black woman, and that's what they wanted because they wanted those extra boxes checked off. Legend of Tomorrow wasn't mentioned among CW's renewals either. On a related note, and maybe on the chopping block too, that means Donald Faison is unlikely to receive a resolution to his guest appearance as Booster Gold. And Booster Gold is, unironically, Fauci's favorite superhero. I don't know why. Maybe it's named Booster. The network may want to keep its DC slate simple and focus on its bad energy on Gotham Knights, which is moving ahead at a brisk pace. So what do I think? Do I think it's going to get renewed? No, I don't think it's going to get renewed. I really don't. I've given up on this show being renewed. And like I said, I've moved on. We're reviewing Monday Nitro from start to finish now on the channel. If Bel Air comes back for a second season, I will review it. I will do my due diligence. I've started, and when I start something, I like to finish it. That's what she said. Anyway, Batwoman's not getting renewed. It's garbage. It's garbage to your shite. But, ladies and gentlemen, it is your turn to let me know what you think. Are you in the camp that thinks Batwoman is going to get a 4th season, or are you just like Jesus, kill it with fire, let it die, go away already? I have, because the show does, I mean, in terms of comparing it to, say, like a wrestler, like a wrestling pay-per-view, it has go home, it has go away heat, which is nobody cares, just get off the screen, you know? And I think that's where most people are with this show at this point. Myself included, although it has brought a lot of eyes to the channel, racked us up quite a few views over the course of 3 years. I think this show just simply needs to go away. It's garbage, but, you know, selfishly, yeah, if there was a 4th season, I would be extremely happy because, you know, it gives me something to review and, you know, satiates my masochistic desires. You know what time it is. Do all the YouTube things. Comment, like, you know, smack that like button. Share the video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Ding the bell for notifications. We have channel memberships available. Special live streams for channel members on Monday and Wednesdays before the big shows. And also the Kazooians. I have ordered kazoos. They will be out. I might have to send the decals separately because my vinyl guy is backed up with work, which is great for him because he's a small business. And I'm extremely happy that he's doing well. That doesn't bode well for me. So what I'm going to do is when the kazoos get here, I'm going to hand sign them all, and I'm going to send them out. They'll be coming from the P.O. Box, which we'll talk about the P.O. Box at the end of the video. You guys know where the messages are. If I don't see you, have a great day, a pleasant tomorrow, and I'll catch you on the next one, which will be released in a couple hours. Oh, yeah, I almost forgot to tell you. Do you want to send us stuff? Because this is how you send us stuff. We have a P.O. Box now. That's right. P.O. Box 924, Prudenville, Michigan 48657. If you have anything you'd like to send in to the Place to Be Reviews, that's where it goes, and that's where your packages will be coming from as well when I ship things out to you, my Kazooians.